Hi everyone, this is Nick. Welcome back to my channel. It's been quite a while, but let's do a Lego set review for Lego Creator 3-in-1's Mighty Dinosaurs. This set actually came out on Lego's website in 2017, so it's actually quite an old set, but it's still being sold on their website, and it's quite a popular set, I would say, if you're, still selling a set that's from, almost 8 years ago. So yeah, let's get started with the set. It's a pretty small set, so there should not be too much to discuss, but I thought it would be a good time to let's do a, review. All right, welcome to the set review. So there's nothing too much to discuss with it. It's just the dinosaur plus the little side build. I'm not even gonna separate it out. I'll just show you the whole set now. So basically, obviously this is the main build. There's technically two more builds, but there's nothing too much to show. So yeah, I'll just show you the main build. So I think overall it looks very nice. I'll mention of course later on in the video, but the display already looking pretty nice. Both sides look the same. It's a it's a symmetrical build. Obviously the first thing you would encounter and wonder about is the jaw and the face. So brick build, very nice. They utilize, nowadays Lego always utilize the frontal sort of engine car piece for the head to use it for the brows, which makes it look very nice. The teeth actually is surprisingly looks pretty good actually, especially the way that it opens and fits. I was surprised how well they they kind of do the brick build heads nowadays. Obviously you've got the little missiles or the headlights as the eyes. Obviously the only annoying thing with Lego always usually is the gray neutral piece and the weird awkward little Technic pieces in red that are just somewhat random, especially now because of the the overall green being the complementary contrast color for the red, that it makes it look really not that good. Now I'm also kind of realize this piece is kind of whoops. And yes, sometimes you get this happen. So this, obviously, when I was trying out to play around with the set, this also sometimes happens that the neck is not too stable because it's only a small ballpoint ball joint piece, so it's not too stable. And of course, see, that also happens. I'll be back in a bit. All right, our dinosaur is back. So as you just saw, some parts of this set is not very good. And sometimes you might get awkward articulation like this. That definitely does not look good for a T-Rex. Especially this neck piece, the way that it's connected is using the double sort of joinery here. It makes it that there is no way the neck can sort of naturally turn as normally articulation for a dinosaur or any sort of mammal or even reptile would be able to do. So yeah, it's a bit awkward in some articulation, especially here, and also the neck, the head cannot turn really more than 45 degrees, I'd say. It's probably even less than that to either side. But it shouldn't bother it too much. And this is just a small set, so what can they do? There's classically no knees, or the knees is already built in. So this is pretty much all you can do with the feet. Although you can do this, so I guess technically the dinosaur can sort of lay down like this and become more of a lizard. So yeah, this is one way you can play around with it for the legs. And the claws are also kind of stable. There's no way you can really turn it. I guess you can turn these, but I mean, they just look awkward, so they're kind of just stable. You can't really turn them. There's a little bit of articulation with the feet here, I guess. And they utilize a very interesting way of joining this, which I've never seen before, but this set was in 2017, so they've been doing it for a while. And then actually the best articulation is the tail part. So yeah, all of this is sort of rotatable. Not exactly perfect, as this always happens. When it's not too slender, it kind of just gets stuck. It doesn't, you can't have a 360 turn here, but it's fine. And then here is a little bit better, as you can see, like that. And the other weakness of the sort of articulation is this ending piece here, where all you can do is just wiggle up and down. Yep, this ending part, it cannot turn. So these two pieces are just connected, by the very single connector piece here. So yeah, overall the set still looks pretty nice though, and I think you can play around with it for sure. Not exactly perfect, but what can you do? It's only a $15 set overall, and especially when you buy it now, it's only $12. So it's, you get whatever you get, and the little arms are very classic for the T-Rex. I think maybe there's a way you can also change the shape of this. You can always customize it, make it look a little bit more bulky, because obviously they're known for their tiny arms, but they're not that small in real life. So at least recorded by archaeologists. So you can always change it slightly, but I think it's fine. So overall, yeah, looks pretty good. The only shame is that some of the ballpoint gets exposed as the gray, which you can't really do anything too much about that. And then let's just move on to this little side build, which is pretty obvious. There's nothing to discuss. It's the leftover bones that's been, eaten by the T-Rex. So yeah, that's all there is to the set.
And here are the extra pieces. Not that many, but you do get the fangs.
Welcome back. So, as you can see, there's nothing too much to discuss with the set, but overall, I'd say it's a pretty good set. In terms of the display value, I think it's definitely there. It's not exactly too big, which of course for a dinosaur, I know like some kids would love if you got a huge dinosaur to be built, but for the price and for its value that I'll discuss in a bit, I think it's pretty good. The display is definitely, the green looks very nice. When I was doing the build video, it didn't look very good on camera because of the lighting. But I think the green looks fine. Not exactly like a unpopular color for a T-Rex, I would say. Because I think it is actually a better choice than just a standard brown or gray sort of tone for the T-Rex. Of course, you've got the other two dinosaurs as well. So in terms of the display value, just for the main build, I think looks pretty nice. And it's definitely bigger, I think, than you think. So yeah, in terms of the display value, I think it's pretty good. This obviously doesn't do too much, but it adds a little bit of context. And I would say it gives a decent contrast. In terms of the play, I think it's decent. Yeah, there's some issues, as you already saw, with the articulation, the head and the tail, at the very end. But I'd say the little arms are there, and I think for the age recommendation between 7 to 12, I think it's the play value is pretty good. So in terms of the price, I think the value, obviously, I don't actually remember how much I bought this set for. I remember getting it, I think, in store for quite a cheap price because they were trying to get rid of this set. But you can still buy it on Amazon and Walmart, I'm pretty sure, for $12. And in terms of the price per piece, it's very good. This set is, I think, 174. It says it right here. So it is quite good, I'd say. And yeah, so definitely get it. If you're, I think in general, if you're just a Lego fan, I think you look at this set and think it's quite good. If you're getting it for your kid, I think that's also a pretty good option because it's still getting sold. So you don't even have to buy it on Lego.com. You can buy it just for the discount price at, as I already mentioned, Amazon. So I think overall the price is very good. I think the value is there, and you get 3 builds. Obviously, I only built one, but the main build is very nice. So I think also usually when you get Lego Creator 3-in-1, you're getting it for the main build, and the main build is already pretty good. If you want all 3 dinosaurs, personally, I've never seen anyone go buy all 3 just for all 3 builds. But this set is, quite nice, and if you have a chance, let's say, getting this set for less than $10, go ahead and get three if you want. $30 for three dinosaurs wouldn't be bad. But obviously, if you're just getting it at 12, then think about it. So yeah, that is just one shame with Lego 3-in-1 Creator. There's no minifigs. Usually, there's no stickers. Although it depends, if it's like a house, then you have that. But I'm talking about usually with animals, they don't give you any. There's no minifigs. There's no stickers. So I mean, I'm happy without stickers, but that's not the opinion of everyone. So yeah, the price I think is pretty good. So it's a pretty good set overall. So yeah, and then now we'll move on to the box design and manual thoughts. So, feel free to just stop watching the video because I think the set overall, I've already pretty much said whatever I needed to say. So yeah. All right, welcome to the manual and box design parts of this video. So, pretty standard stuff. Lego Creator 3-in-1. You got 3 manuals, one for each build. I put them in order here from largest build to smallest. I'll just quickly show you these 3. Each one's got a slightly different cover, but they're all basically the same image. I think this obviously looks the nicest because it's the overall scene. So I think, yeah, it looks pretty good. I think the only thing with it is, like, as it calls to later on, you will see on the box that this, yeah, that doesn't look good for Lego, but what can you do? Yeah, no, obviously it always tells you to sort the pieces, I guess, but I never listen, so. Yep, and the back is just the standard, when it's second book looks a little bit more interesting. And the final one is just the final step. So, yep, smallest build got 30 steps. The middle one, I'm pretty sure has like 50, I think. Oh, 47. Yep, and then the largest one, just show you real quick. Has got 52. So quite similar actually for the middle and the largest, but the middle one I'm pretty sure also has like smaller steps in between like this. So makes it a bit thicker, and you got the price. You got the pieces count here on in the largest book, and you even got a 4th build. Ooh. In the Lego Creator sort of I'm pretty sure you can get this build online somewhere, but you can always make your own, guys. Always that's the way to go, and you get a little nice advertisement piece at the end. So yeah, that's all with the manuals. Looks overall quite nice. So here's the box. As I already said, same thing with the manual. This just seems so prevalent to me, but obviously it doesn't matter for anyone except for me probably. And you got the 3-in-1, shows the other 2 builds. You got all 3 on the top with the 1x1 actual size scale. Left side of the box, right side, and the bottom. Pretty standard, and it's quite small box as well. The back actually looks pretty nice. This is a bit awkward, but it's not too bad. And then you got the flip open system, which is, well, horrific, but what can you do? So yeah, and it's quite small. So as I was mentioning, you can actually carry this set. If you haven't built it, this is one of those sets. If you got a lot of Lego sets at home, pick this up as you leave for traveling. You got one side build, one main build. You can take it back very easy. So yeah, the box I think looks pretty good. So overall, I think this set, as I already said, price is there. It's a small set, pretty nice. Get it for your kid or get it for yourself. I think it's very nice, and you can even the pieces. I think the green pieces, most of the green pieces, you can find it in an alternate color. So if you have the manual, obviously from this set, you can potentially swap out the green for any sort of color you want. I'm pretty sure you can find them. It's just pretty standard. Maybe the only thing with it is this piece, but I'm pretty sure you can find it. And I guess the dark green fits with the regular green. So if you need to change that for another color, it might not fit exactly. But I say if you want to do that, that would also be great. You can also do your own personal alternate version for the tail, and also for maybe the head. You can try to find a way maybe of getting a maybe there's a way you can like change the neck piece so it becomes more slender, so you can turn the head a bit more. So yeah, this is my overall thoughts with the set. And yeah, happy new year everyone. I'll see you next time.